for day 52 of the online dance movement. Let's get going. Got a bit of music happening in the back there. Chromatic rag. It's nearly over, so I'll play it again. Okay. Here we go. So let's sit in our chairs and get going. Remember, this class is not an extreme level. This is going to be an easier class for people who have difficulty moving their joints, but we're going to go slow and steady. It'll be fun. Okay, let's sit in our chairs on our sit bones. Sit up nice and tall. Feel these sit bones. Oh, I'm wearing a revealing sort of top today, aren't I? Why did I do that? I'll bunch it a bit. Okay, sit on the sit bones. Now just go from one side to the other just to feel that you're on the sit bones. Who's that? Hi Sarah, hi Ornella, howdy. Okay, so we're just feeling our sit bones. Get ready. Now we're going to externally rotate our legs. Squeeze, so we're coming up on these sit bones. And relax. Squeeze. Relax. Squeeze. Lift up, lift up. If you just do that, this is going to make you warm just by itself. Just sit there. I'll have harmonies, please, girls. Sarah, Ornella. Oh, hi, Donna. How are you? I'm still squeezing. I'm still squeezing. Lift up, lift up. Okay, did you feel that? It looks like you're doing nothing, but you're actually doing quite a lot. Now, let's squeeze up and roll the pelvis under. Tuck the tail under. Keep squeezing up and then roll back. We're just going to do that. This is an interesting exercise, isn't it? So, when we squeeze, remember the legs are externally rotating like that. So when you're sitting down, you're externally rotating and that's what's lifting you up. But you need to find those sit bones to start with. And if you've got any extra padding there, you're going to have to just feel till you're right on the spot. And if you've got a bony bum, well, you'll probably feel it really easily. So, just be careful you don't hurt yourself. Okay, I'm going to just use a different bit of music now. Let's try this one. Tackle Box Blues. Okay, squeeze up, pelvis under, straight, pelvis out, tilt back, straight, tuck under, lift up, straight, tuck back, keep lifting, straight, tuck under, straight, tuck back. Okay, with the arms. Keep lifting. You don't relax in between on this one. Lift into the arch because you don't want to hurt your back. Okay, that'll do with that one. Now, can you feel your lower back? Oh, we'll just pause this. Got to be really careful doing the roll back because you can jam your lower back. So you really need to lift into it and not overdo it. Alrighty, let me see. Who's waved? Sarah. Gorgeous Sarah, gorgeous Ornella, and gorgeous Donna. Okay, now, let's we're going to work our legs now. We're going to point our foot in front, lift, draw a circle, circle, and down. And point, lift, circle, circle, down. And then we'll do it inwards, just to get warmed up. Now this should be, while you're doing this one, it's not just any old thing, is it? No. Let's quickly go over how we're going to be sitting. So you're sitting on your sit bones. Allow your neck to be free. Allow the weight to feel like you're going forward and up. Allow the back to lengthen. Allow the back to widen. Allow the shoulders to fall apart. Allow the hips to release. Now feel like you're in the water up to here and you're lifting. And it's like you're in the water, and you know that feeling of lifting in the water where it helps you to engage your core without even trying. So you've got that lifted feeling, and you've also got that two-way thing going because you've got gravity, you've got your scapulae stabilization. So there's always both directions of movement, aren't there? It's never just kind of going in one place. You've always got the direction that's going up, and then you've got going down. So even when you're sitting in your chair, you've still got that happening. And I talk about scapulae stabilization a lot with that, drawing the wing bones down. So if you're feeling like you're drawing the wing bones down, you don't sink with it, you lift into it. This is why we lift into every single movement, because we're always being pulled down by gravity, so we lift into the movement, and that's what gives that movement the look that it does, that beautiful fluid look. Anyway, I'll stop talking. So let's do this next exercise. Yeah, tackle box blues. We'll do that again. I didn't mind that. 2, lift up. Don't know the timing. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, lift up. 4, 1, 2, 3. Go outwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just do one circle. Fits better, doesn't it? Draw the scapulae down. And now the head position. Watch that. And in. All right, now just stretch up. Oh, I forgot something. I shouldn't really go above the head. If you can't take your arms, oh, wrong thing. If you can't take your arms above your heads, please don't. And I'll try to remember not to do that, because this is not a good position for people with shoulder issues, is it? No. So what we'll do now is scapular stabilization. So we're going to draw the wing bones down. Now feel that now. Imagine you're the canvas, remember? You're the painting. You're the gorgeous. So there's the canvas, and your wing bones are like pieces of paint just dripping down that canvas, which is your back. Just try and feel that. It's really different from you squeezing them together, isn't it? It is. So just feel them dripping down, but don't let this sort of do that at the same time. We don't want to drip down and go, oh yeah, that feels good. Because that'd be easy to do. Like, you know, if you massage someone's back and they go, oh, they go into you. We've got to keep lifting. So draw the scapulae down, belly button to spine. We probably should go over that, shouldn't we? So I've got a few singers in the house. Donna, can you sing? Because I know the other girls here can. I'm sure you can. I'm sure you're a beautiful singer, even if you tell me you're not. I bet you are. So let's just sing a note. You'll have to listen to me, I'm afraid, because I can't hear you. Ah. Oh. So the belly button is moving to the spine as you make that note. The other way you can do it is just with your breath. So, okay, so that as you breathe out, and it's kind of counterintuitive for people who've done different breathing techniques, but it's not a breathing technique. This is just a way of teaching you how to engage your core abdominals, in the most pinpointed way. And I never want you to push, because that's a mistake a lot of people were doing in the early Pilates days. This is not any casting any, anything, nasturtiums, I was going to say, on Pilates instructors. There are some amazing ones. Mr. Pilates, for example, I love him. But in the early days, when maybe some of the instructors didn't understand it very well, they were saying engage the core, and they weren't telling people to make sure they lifted their pelvic floor at the same time. And people were weakening. They were practicing their Pilates, but they were pushing down. So just be careful when you engage your core not to press down on your pelvic floor, because you don't want to weaken it. So that's why when you breathe out, say, belly button to spine, think of lifting up, zipping up at the end of it. If you're very good, you can do it all in once. But to start with, belly button to spine and lift. And it's very internal. No, you're lifting right inside like you're going up in an elevator, or like you're zipping up, or you're lifting a G-string from the back. It's kind of good to do both in a way, isn't it? So you'll feel that lifting of the pelvic floor. And a way that's very good to for a male to think about doing this is, and a male told me this when I was trying to explain it to him. He said, oh, like if you're in an elevator or a lift and it takes off and you feel like, you've lost your stomach, like you kind of feel that lift. That's another good way of kind of recreating that feeling. You feel it down low. So after all that, we're going to do our scapular stabilization. The scapula is drawing down, belly button to spine. Now we're not singing, so we keep it there. If we were singing, that's different. And I know some of you have got singing instructors that will tell you about that. But I'm not a singing instructor, so I'm just telling you how we'll do it in movement and dance. You're going to leave your belly button. You're going to leave the body in that position. So we're going to lift up the arms, draw the scapulae down. There's no tension in the arms. There's no tension in the shoulders. It's not a shoulder exercise. The core control is happening around the shoulder blades, at the wing bones. And then bring them down. And as you bring them down, the arms are still just as soft, and the scapulae are drawing down, and the belly button's still moving towards the spine. And the hips are nice and soft because they don't need any tension, do they? And you might, if you're really good, you'll be lifting your pelvic floor as well. So we're just going to do that and down, because this is a really good exercise by itself. We might do one arm. We might do the other. Let's do that. Let's change it up a bit. I might change the arm positions, but keep going with those basic techniques. Pelvic floor, belly button to spine. And I'll tell you what, if you do this in your everyday life, if you translate this to your everyday life and you've got issues with your lower back, it will be so helpful. So helpful. I know this for a fact. For a fact. This'll do. Okay, everything. Draw the scapulae down. Draw the scapulae down. Keep lifting everything in. Shoulders falling apart, head position. Just push your head out, now bring it back. Got it? One arm. Are you lifting? Okay. Keep doing it. Draw the scapulae down, belly button to spine. Lift the pelvic floor. Head nod forward, shoulders falling apart. You're doing great. Lift, lift, lift. Very good. Very, very good. Now, did you feel that work in your back? Because it's also working all the little tiny muscles that are around the vertebrae, like connecting to the vertebrae all the way down, and it's teaching them they don't need to protect you because you're using your spine, yourself, and you're holding it. You're getting it to hold things. So that's another thing it does. All right, now we're going to do the legs. The legs and the feet. Yes, we're going to do the feet and the legs. So we're going to go bend and out and bend and out and bend and out. Tap up and in. Bend and da 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 da. Lift up da 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 da. I was sort of doing the can in my head, but I don't know what I'm going to hear when we hear the music. So with this one, we're not going, just lift it as high as works for you. So if it's just here, that's fine. It doesn't have to be higher. For those who can do it up a bit higher. You can do it up higher if you can, but you need to be lifting up into it. I don't want you sort of doing this. Lift up. So the way you take your leg, you're up and over that leg. So you're going to feel much more energy in this if you're up and over. If you're back there, it makes it a bit easier. Okie dokie. Oh, this one's called again. Again. Ooh. Okay. I'll wait till it starts the new phrase. Got it? Lift up. Feeling it? Keep lifting up. Lift up. Lift up the pelvic floor too. Belly button to spine. Shoulders falling apart. Not like this. It's quite hard, isn't it? Put your hands behind your back. Now the foot. Circle. Oh, you'll feel it here now, won't you? Because of all that work you've just done. Other foot. Outwards. You can rest this knee against the other knee. Lift up. Oh, now inwards. Circle. Other one. Okay. I quite like that piece of music. Again. It sounded like it was again and again and again and again, didn't it? That's probably why it was called again. All right. Now we're going to work on, we've done a bit of work on the tops of our legs here, haven't we? You can probably feel that. So now we're going to work a little bit on the backs of the legs. So get ready. we're going to do, let me see, we're going to turn. So turn and take the leg, drop the knee down. Be careful you don't hurt yourselves. Turn, drop the knee down. So dropping that down, lift up. What are you doing there, Biscuit Buttons? Excuse me. Oh, good girl. She just jumped over everything to get onto the couch there, which I thought I'd barricaded off. Obviously not well enough. She's on my chaise lounge. Nothing but the best. All right, so round, down, lift up, down. Now, I would like to add, oh, I felt that. Just be careful because you will feel it in your hamstrings. Don't be around too far. Just watch your knee position. We don't want it out like that, like I just did. Just pick your foot up. So point it, just point your foot where it is. Don't try and bring your foot right up. Just point it because that will activate enough. Point it and round. So I've got the ball of the foot on the ground. Keep them parallel. Now just point your foot and down. We'll do that, just that. And you'll feel the backs of your legs working, which is always a good thing, isn't it? Because we don't want just working in one spot and not the other. And then we're going to work the insides of the legs. I'm going to do that next. Let me see. Venetian. What's this piece? Oh, that's a bit weird. No, don't want that. Don't like it. Okay, balls of the feet on the ground. Turn. So you're comfortable, don't turn too far. Knee, drop the knee down, hold on to your chair, point the foot. Hold it there, lift up. Lift up. Didn't know I was going to make a hole, did you? Other side. I didn't either. Drop the knee. Hold on to the chair. Point the foot, hold, lift up. Lift up. Just once more and either side. And point. Push the knee back a bit. Push the knee back so you get the stretch here. Now the other side. Drop the knee. Now point the foot and push that knee back. That's it, good. Oh. Okay, just stretch. We're getting ready to do some inside the leg exercise. Okay, just press in just to feel the insides of our legs. Okay. Next, we're going to do the insides. So I'll move back a little bit because I'm not on landscape because I don't know how to do it properly yet. But we're going to, well I do, but I don't know how to look at the screen. So we're going to go out. See how I've got my my legs out in front. So now what I'm doing is I have them at 90 degrees. So I don't have my feet in too close now. I have them out. Yes, and I think I've even got mine a little bit wider than 90 degrees. So just where it's comfortable. So when I say 90 degrees, I mean here. And 90 degrees is a right angle, a corner. So we're going to get one leg, keep it parallel, and we're going to take it out and swing it out to the side. Okay. That's what we're doing. We'll do that with the music. Now you're going to feel that here and here. So don't overdo it. If it hurts, stop. Let me see. Arkansas Traveler. again. Stop if it's hurting. Okay, good work. All right, now we're going to do something for the feet and for the outsides. We're going to go like this. You see me? We're going to go like that, and we're going to go like that, and that, and that, and then just that much. We'll just do that. You'll feel that down here, and you might feel it on the inside as well. It's a weird sort of exercise, but that's what we're doing. Weird sort of music too. Okay, so just have your leg in a comfortable position. Sit up nice and tall. Lift your pelvic floor, belly button to spine. Ribs nice and open. Scapula drawing down. Shoulders falling apart. Head in position. And now when you're right on your sit bones, aren't you? Just in neutral spine. We're going to take your foot out. And now, do this with your foot. Keep your legs stretched and really stretch it down there. The other one, stretch it like this. Okay, now let's do the other way. So go in. So what you're doing is you're just pushing your foot out. Oh, that gives me a cramp. Oh, ah. So, out. And this is just the foot. This is not the leg. Shows that I need it. Oh. Ah. So you're pushing in and out. That'll probably be enough of that. Now we're going to put our foot out in front with our leg turned out. And we're going to take it up like this and hold it. Do you feel it on the inside? And we're going to go out and in and out and in. And then we're going to take the other one. Out and in, out and in. Ooh, we might know. We'll just do that. It's interesting, I feel it more on this side than this, and I don't know why that is. Sometimes also when you're doing these exercises, and this is for the insides of your legs, pay attention to where you want to activate. And even if you sort of touch it, it can kind of just get your brain to activate it a bit better, and then go, oh yeah, that's activating. Like with this one, I just need to focus on it. And the more I turn it out, the more I notice it switches on. So let's just do that. How are we going for time? I have no idea. Did we start? What time did we start? I thought it was about 10 past. Anyway, we'll keep going because I don't think we're over yet. Let me see. Valley Drive or empty bottle, empty bed. Sounds sad, doesn't it? All right, so flex that foot. Now really try and turn this leg out as much as possible by lifting and lift up so it all happens at the top here, all the way down, and you'll feel the inside of the leg activate. It's pretty good. Push through that heel. Good. Now try the other one and stop. If it's too much before I finish, just stop. Okay, flex the foot. See, not too high, but you're really trying to turn this leg out and feel the activation inside. Lift up, reach through the heel and down. And not too high with the leg. Let's do the first one again. Yes, Yes, you started at 10 past. Thank you. Thanks, Ornella. Thought I did. Oh, I can feel this really well on this leg. Last one. Lift up, reach through the heel. Oh, I can feel that now. It's like you need to reach out of the hip almost. Let's change the music now because I'm going to do something with the arms. Cat searching for the truth. Oh, we've got that on the other thing. Let's do a bit of a spiral. All right, so we're going to do turn the hips, turn the body, look over the back shoulder, turn the hips, turn the hips, get those beautiful bodies moving, get these hips moving. Now this is the one I like to do. I started doing this one. This is for your thoracolumbar fascia down your back. It's very good. Now open out the back arm as, when you can't go any further, open the back arm as far as it'll go and watch it with your head. And eyes, of course. You can't go any further. Good. It's a good stretch. Watch this, okay? What I want you to do is have your legs slightly bent and now stretch it. Bend, stretch, bend, stretch, bend, stretch. We're going to do that. So you're reaching through the heel, but we're going into a stretch. Okay, new music for this. Orange Smile, what's that? Stretch, little bend, stretch, bend, bend, stretch, bend, stretch. It's just off the ground, foot's flexed, lifting up. When you can't go any longer, just stop. Parallel, like train tracks. Okay, 2, 3, 4, other leg, 1, parallel, 3, 4, other leg, 2, other leg. You're feeling it, aren't you? Other leg. What's going on? It's going softer. Oh, it's diminuendo or whatever it's called. That was the mood. It was just disappearing. That was good. Do you feel that? Now, if your knees are a little bit niggly, you might feel where the joint might be rubbing if you have that issue. But it's only a small movement. And what it's doing is it's actually activating the muscles around the knees. So that's a good one. That's a good one. And we'll just stand up, and we're going to do the Alexander technique just to stand up. Now, don't forget about this. Pull that down. Now, you know, squeezing underneath the bottom. We don't want to do it too far so that your feet, I'll move back a little bit, so that your feet are going like this. You do it it's just subtle, but it's just that hip stabilization. Just so by actively externally rotating, transfer the weight so you're on one leg, and now just test yourself. Lift up one leg, hold on to it, and then transfer the weight. Actually, don't activate it. You just sit there and pick it up and see if you can hold it. You might be able to by itself, but now activate it. Squeeze underneath the bottom and feel that external rotation, and then you've got the glute medius working. And then transfer the weight. Don't do anything yet. Just come up just so you can test yourself. And you know, and if it's wobbling and you're having real trouble, you know that you need to tone this. So just squeeze underneath the bottom. Now, just for standing, watch that when you do this, you don't tuck your pelvis forward. Remember, you need to go forward. And if you forward, when you engage your belly button, what are you doing, Biscuit? Biscuit, come away from there. Come on, come away from there. Biscuit's the dog. So belly button to spine. Now, when you do belly button to spine, it's going to take you forward so that you've got neutral spine and you haven't got an arch here. But when that happens, it's going to throw your weight forward, Biscuit, and you might feel like that you're going to fall forward. So you're going to need to correct your head position. So there's a few little things to think about. Just to finish, we're going to do a little bit more with the upper bodies because we didn't really do much, and then we'll finish because it's Friday night. And I have got my mind starting to go towards my Friday night glass of champagne, which is an absolute must for me. You don't have to have one. I'm not advocating it. It's just, you know, that's just what I like to do. What's this? Oh. We're going to do a spiral as we started to do. A little bit of style into it now. Ribs. 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 Forward, back, ribs, ribs, forward, back, ribs, ribs. How do I do it? It's hard like that. Move your body all over. Stretch. Stretch, 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 stretch. Move this body. Feel good about it. Thank you. Thank you. Happy Friday night. And I will close that. Okay, thank you for being here. Loved you being here. And have a lovely Friday evening. And I'm just checking who's here. Yes, lovely. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.